go Step It Up. Let's get sickening. This episode of Step It Up was very, very, very cute. I think this is probably number 2 for me. The second episode I loved, and I really like this episode because it had a lot of life lessons in it. And every episode seems to be, a little bit more, but I'm taking something from every episode, and I love this episode. So we start off, Tracy Young Byron's letting us know about, the Miami scene as far as dancing is concerned. As far as, you don't have to go to LA and you don't have to go to New York to become a successful dancer. You can do that right here at home. And you don't have to model yourself after that. It doesn't have to be, this is what you need to be considered successful. And I think I talked about that a lot in my Black is Beautiful video. You all make sure you all check that out. Like, you should just be yourself. You don't have to do what, we need to stop looking at, this is what we're supposed to be. Make your own lane. Stop trying to follow behind somebody else and just make your own lane. So she tells the dancers, she's telling her company that, we've been booked to perform at an art gallery for the Chamber of Commerce and for the who are big art supporters. And considering dance is art, and artists dance, this would be perfect for them to, they'll see that and be like, oh, okay. And these people who, will say, well, I'm going to have an event probably a month or 2 or whatever, or later on this year, and I probably want to book them. This was really nice. So this is really, really important. So her challenge for the company, because, she has company and she has repertory. And she's telling company that they're going to have to learn how to do a triple bypass surgery. No, I'm just kidding. Something, triple A, I don't know what is triple A. I don't know what it's called. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Y'all are killing me with these this dance terminology. It's just everywhere. And you were considering that, you would think that they don't know. This is just a high school. This is not like the school or whatever. It's not a performing arts school and all that type of stuff. It's just, I'm very surprised that, the definitions and they know all this type. They just told me how, important it is to her that they know all this. They know all this. And, you wouldn't think that they would know all this. You would think, it's just some kids dance and stuff. But no, they not only are they talented, they are talented up here of knowing what they're actually doing and know the difference. So when they go into these when they go into these auditions and stuff, and these people are trying to, they try and get in their school or whatever, and they tell them to do something, they'll know what to do. I love it. It's very versatile, and I love it. So, Tia goes to help Deontay, with his dancing, with the triple bypass, whatever, girl. I don't know what it's called. I cannot remember. I know Triple A. I don't know what she said, but I didn't know. I just don't know. So, Tia is one of my favorites too. I love Tia. I love to see Tia dance. She just gives it to me. Oh, let me tell you something. It's just something about seeing beautiful Black women dance just gives me so much life, honey. And T is one of those to do it to me. So she's helping Deontay, honey. And she's like, Deontay, maybe to get this, this spin or this twist right, you might need to maybe you need to put your glasses back on because maybe it helps you balance or whatever. Y'all know I stay on Deontay DJ and his glasses because he's just so innocent. He's just so innocent. He's just like, I'm here, I'm Deontay, and it's just so cute to me. So, trying to help him, and Deontay about to spin. He's spinning so much out of control. Child, he about to land on that plastic furniture. That's how we know it. We had a Black mama's house. Cause baby, did y'all get into the plastic furniture? On the plastic, still on the furniture. Mama, if you don't take that plastic off the furniture before we slide out, okay? Child, she got this plastic on the furniture. I'm like, come on, mama. I ain't seen plastic on no furniture since over my grandmama's house in South Memphis. And that's been some years ago. That's been a while ago. Like, I didn't know folks still did that. Like, that is so cute. It's so cute. Tracy Young Byron ends up meeting up with Lynn, which is one of her friends and one of her sorors or whatever. And, she's just concerned. She's like, what's going on with you and Mr. Gene? Like, what's going on? Y'all ain't got no kids. What's going on with the legacy and all that type of stuff? What's going on? She was like, well, girl, listen. And it's always because I know so many successful couples or whatever you want to call it, and they don't have kids. So it's almost like, I don't know. It's very interesting because you would think people who need to have kids who need to, who will be good parents. Some of them don't be having that. I have one friend, her husband don't have. They both own a a restaurant that's very successful in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Y'all check it out. It's called The Yoke. Y'all look it up. There, her husband is a chef, and she is the I think she's the shift lead or something. No, I'm just playing. She's part on it too, and it's just really beautiful. I would think they don't have kids in their 30s. Like maybe this is and you know. Tracy's mother, you know, told her, you know, that was one of her things. Like you need to have some kids before she passed away, and it's just like, you know, it's this thing that you have to have children. And I believe some people just, not saying that she does, but I've had this discussion with some of my close friends. Like, some people just don't want any kids. And is it bad to say that you don't want any kids? I don't want any kids at this point right now. And I've talked to a couple of guys, and they said they wanted some kids and something. And that's just something that I don't think I'm interested in at this point right now. Because I know I'm a very selfish person right now. And I don't have time. I could even keep a dog. I had 2 dogs and I had a kitten, and I had to let all of them go. And matter of fact, I had an aquarium too. I just don't like to be tied down to stuff like that. I just want to be able to leave when I want to. I like to be able to be gone. Like I can just pick up my shit and say, "Let's go." I love being like that. So Miss Lynn's just like, you need to do something. You need to figure out what's going on. So, you know, Miss Young Byron, Tracy thinks about, you know, going to the doctor and, you know, her husband to see, you know, why is it or whatever. And which is cute because we're getting introduced into a little bit of her personal life, because there's some real issues that people are dealing with. You know, it's important to go to the doctor and get checked and know what's going on with your health. Well, that's what's going on. So Mr. Jean ends up taking Tracy to see the studio. And the studio looks beautiful from the outside, but baby, we get inside, and it's wood pieces here, light fixtures here. It's just stuff laid all out, and I'm still working on it. And Mr. Jeans is telling her, just give me 9 more days, baby. He's just like, she just like, I'm never ready for this done. Tracy just don't want to hear that. She just thinks that he gonna say alakazam, and this shit gonna be just working. I'm just like, I'm on Mr. Jean's side. I'm like, Tracy, if you don't sit your ass down and let Mr. Jean work this work, let him do this work, okay, for you end up having a studio that look like crap, honey. Let this man do it. You can't rush this. But Tracy's like, look, I'm tired. I'm too much money at stake. Look at this, okay? I need to be doing, I can be buying more MCM bags, and I can be buying some more Adidas and stuff. So I'm wasting money. And the studio is important, but I love, get into the fact of the studio. When she shows in the studio, did y'all get into the wood that was on the floor? There is very complicated stuff as far as getting a studio, as far as having your dancers dance on something that's not going to hurt and damage their legs and their feet. And it costs a lot of money. So for her to invest in that tells me what type of person, I cannot stress it enough, because, you know, just seeing that, it was a real live studio. If you want your stuff to be successful, you have to invest in yourself. And to me, when I saw that, I was just like, it threw shade at me, because I'm like, Justin J needs to invest more into his brand if I want to be taken more seriously. So this woman has, you know, spent some money on it, and this looks really, really good. The Super Studio just looks real good, and it looks real African-y to me. It's just, I feel like you know, you go to some people's house and it's just you feel very comfortable. Like you feel like you can just relax, not put your foot on top of the coffee table and the plastic on the leather plastic on the furniture, okay? But just, you know, be comfortable. Just so much love and energy. That's how I felt when I even went to the Super Studio late August. So what else was going on? So we end up getting to Jakira and Antonio. They're at the house and they dancing and stuff, and they challenge each other. I didn't even know they were brothers until this episode. So they, you know, get to know the dancers or whatever. And just seeing how they was feeding on each other, like, I'm the best. I'm the best. So they started moving furniture and stuff. And Tony said, well, you need to be able to do, what was it? Jakira had did one little thing, child, and I didn't know what it, and he put it in a sentence. He used the dance terminology in a sentence. And he's like, okay, you did this, but what's this? I was like, oh, I'm so lost right now. And he said, oh, okay, but then he did a split just in the middle of the flow. And Jakira said, you split your back leg, honey. It was not legs perfect. She said, let me show you how it goes. And she said, this is how it's supposed to go. I was like, yes, Jakira did that, honey. Legs were laid all out. I loved it, honey. She was just, look, you doing it, brother, but this is how it's supposed to be done, honey. I don't know if because you had on these pants or whatever, but this is how the split's supposed to look, honey. So we back at the auditions, and everybody's getting ready to audition. She's taught, the choreography, what she wants to see, and all that type of stuff. So now it's time to audition. And baby, when I tell y'all, they're coming in and I auditioning, and the poker face that she gave me, just how she can transform to teacher to auditionee. Well, not auditionee, just the person that you audition for, like the person who wants to book you, like how she can transform, and it's no shits and giggles. Like it literally scared me because I've been around her twice, and she's very upbeat and she's very fun, but she takes it very, very serious. And so when these dancers was coming in and they were auditioning, she was just looking at them like, okay, next, let me see this, and she was giving them and to me, that gives them makes them work harder. Like, I did all this. I felt I gave her my best, but she was not moved. So it makes you critique yourself a little bit more and push it even more to what you have. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was everything. But child, Deontay came in there and he was just getting it. But baby, them grits and shit that he had for breakfast was rumbling and rumbling in his stomach. Baby, Deontay had pooed it, and I said, oh my God. And this person just said go. She just said shoot. Deontay had pooed. Baby, Deontay had farted. She said, I'm glad he farted and let it out, because I ain't want him to blow up. When she said that, bitch, I damn it. Deontay came in there and farted, child. Deontay, what you were eating? Did you drink some of that damn salt water, some shit? Did you have some of that, did you eat some of that lunch from the school or something? Did you eat some of that box-shaped pizza or something? Deontay's stomach was rumbling hard, and child, that shit was so funny. He had farted. I was just screaming. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I was hollering. So he went in there. He tried to play that shit off. I guess he tried to shake his boot or something to get the fart off. He's like trying to keep it in there. But they were like, what you did, bro? What you did? What you did? He ain't want to top it and say, bro, you did something. He said, bro, I farted. They started clowning his ass. Oh, it was just so funny, so cute. What else was going on? So she tells the dancers to come back in. She picks the people that she wanted to. I was actually glad she got rid of. Let me. I'm not gonna be, but she did a really good job just telling them. She said, "I didn't need you. I didn't need you. I didn't need you. Go away. Go away. Go away." And she ended up. I think she only needed 12, and she kept Deontay. She kept Jakira. She kept Antonio. She kept Tia, and some other ones. I could not think of their names, but the people I've seen on the show. And Deshauna, she wasn't picked. Just makes her push harder and work a little harder. So they get to it. They on their way to the performance, and on the bus, she's just telling me we're going to be around some prestigious people. These people bleed blood just like you. They're human. And she always stresses that enough, even with me. She had a conversation with me not too long ago, and she was just telling me that, never be, don't be too thirsty for stuff. It's going to come to you. Be yourself. You ain't got to. These people are human just like you, and it made me realize, I just love it. She's just a genuine woman, and I love her so much. So they get to the performance, and then she has 3 different parts. She has, jazz, she has ballet, and then she has West African dance. And it was everything. She had to spread it all out. So they wasn't just on stage. They were spread all out, and it was just, they were intertwined, and it was everything. It was everything. And these prestigious people just looking like, okay, and this was good for them. It's good for her company because, now their name is trending to them. So, 1 or 2 people will be interested in having them or coming to check the studio out. It's just to see the growth. It was just everything. The ballet was on point. The jazz, I loved it, but the West African dance gave me my life. I was scared for Deontay for a minute because he was close to this little thing. I thought he was gonna, fart or something or knock it down, but child, he didn't. It was really, really cute. I really, really enjoyed this episode of Step It Up. Like I said, check it out Friday, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. We just have to support shows now. We always complain, even me, about having some good positive shows with no drama and just some real stuff. We always complain about trash TV. This is not trash TV. This is real lives and seeing grown youth, our youth doing something with their lives. So you have to support the show. Have your kids watch it. Do it. This is like homework. I look at it like homework. You might not want to do it right now, but you'll be glad you do it when the test comes. And the test is going to be real life because these are real life lessons and everything. Check it out. Step It Up every Friday, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. And y'all tell me what y'all thought about this episode. And I'll talk y'all later. Deuces.